What's up, you guys? It's your boy Jay Ransom. We back with another reaction for Wistoria, Wand and Sword. Last episode was pretty chill. Um, what's his name? Julius kept his word, and well, I didn't see him apologize, but I guess working for them at the inn or restaurant for the dwarves was the apology. So he did that, and Charlotte asked, she was getting jealous of all the girls surrounding. She was annoyed and she got jealous of all the girls surrounding Will, because like, nah, y'all didn't even care about him back then. I been down for my nigga. So she butt in. It's like, no, we got plans tomorrow. And so Will just, you know, he's smart, but not when it comes to ladies. Didn't think the implications of why she wanted to go out so bad. And he told his roommate who has a crush on him, who I think is using glamour. She's, I forget the, Austie? That the roommate's name? I think the roommate's using glamour, probably a half elf. I think it's actually a girl. I could be wrong, but so much anime has been like that. In the manga I read, it's always like that. And while he was off on his own a little bit, like the love rivalry happened, he got invited by I'm gonna call it the Thunder Priestess, the top student at the school, to attend the meeting of the elites because she wanted to form the ultimate party, so she could get recognized by conquering a dungeon or something. And post credit scene, some evil guy is looking for something and he killing people while he looking for fun. Or I guess he don't want nobody to see his face. But anyway, let's get into episode 9. I'm excited.
The Academy has set a date for this year's all-student praxis. Lord Carriot.
No need to report every little detail, Logwell. Temporary though it may be, representing the wands doesn't suit me.
Lightning is self-indulgent. The elves are arrogant, and ice is indolent. There is no one more suited to fill that seat than you, the Flame Emperor's wand, Incendia Barum.
So you got nothing to say about
Sovereign has not yet returned to us then.
fire
Still on
users?
campaign, I'm afraid.
I got a lot to say about fire users.
We all know
They're
this
impulsive.
barrier won't last much longer.
Come on now, Zuko.
With that, let the all-student praxis begin.
The noble from the beginning after the end. If you ever read that, come on. He just
I'll achieve results and make my way to see Elfie.
he's sucking off his master too much.
Melvin.
Excuse my words.
Well, shall we?
How's your face, Will?
I'm fine. That's a crimson ant. Where'd that swarm even come from? Mages are weak in melee. As their vanguard, I have to be their shield. Don't bother. We have Lihana Owen's house. Her family has quite the reputation. Or didn't you know that?
Oh, use the lightning to boost your speed.
Wicker, O lightning sprite, and accompany my mission. Owen, seek. Lisode Dua!
That was cool.
House Owen's house is composed of knights. As such, Lihana specializes in close quarters combat, making her unique among
Lizana.
mages.
I'm gonna try to remember her name.
Competing for credits would be way too much hassle. We have to stay ahead of the other parties. Keep moving.
Do you know what magic is most vital in the dungeon, Will?
Never giving up.
Attack magic? Defensive magic? Neither. The answer is Search, a common spell that detects enemies and abnormalities. It's indispensable while traversing a monster den, the basis of all basics.
You're in the way, dead weight! Am I too slow? No. Their search spells just let them detect a broader range than my senses can. At this rate, they'll clean up all the monsters before I can intercept any. Or maybe not.
Zephyros Claw.
You don't get your time to shine soon enough. She picked you for a reason.
You're more of a burden than I expected. Not even a halfway decent shield. Disappointing. Now I wonder if I should question your judgment, Lehana.
Lehana, I said
He
Lisana.
hasn't had time to act as a shield yet. Once we encounter an over 5 enemy, his true strength will be revealed. Probably. It's fine if he's a burden for now. Probably. He is strong.
Probably.
I told you, didn't I? A dimwit who can't even use search will only hold our group back.
Fallen monsters leave behind magic traces that mages can absorb into their
Lehana.
minds.
Julius. What's the
This
fire
way,
guy's name?
the ones serve
Science.
as a record. The Academy can check the number of targets they've killed and award them credits accordingly.
Wait a second. We haven't finished collecting the drops.
There's really no point in hauling drops of such little value, is there?
Sorry, I'm good to go! But me, with no way to absorb traces of magic, I have to lug back monster remains to earn my credits, which gains me no favor with the rest of my party.
Now that you're with us, try to be less embarrassing, laggard.
Don't let them get to you, Will.
I knew it'd be like this from the start. But in one way or another, I'm gonna be helpful to our whole team. Easy enough to say. Following through? Not so much. I mean, I knew it'd be hard, but not this hard.
Hey man, they just small
Didn't
fry.
make room for me to contribute at all. Nothing more than their.
If they couldn't handle that, I wouldn't call them mages.
It's already been one full day since the praxis exam began. I'd like to take a short rest.
Cause you
pretty
seen
soon.
Fireboy.
A place like this,
When a
I'm
tough
not
monster
asking
came
for
up,
first-rate in, but it
he
will be
pussied
nice
out.
to feel safe enough to actually relax.
Perhaps a fortress of flame will help you feel safe. Nardrea.
A technique this incredible has got to be elven illusion magic.
Yeah, seems like it. The flames themselves are illusory. But the monsters are still wary of the sight, so they'll keep their distance. There, you see?
Sir Fort, distribute the rations I gave you if you would.
Oh, sure. There's yours, Julius. And here's yours. Got yours too, Wignall.
That's close enough. You can just leave it on the ground.
What?
Only those we elves deem worthy may touch us. I would hate to make contact by accident.
Why would you even say something like that? We're in the same party now.
And that changes nothing. You're all mages and I'm an elf. No use arguing. The sole person in this party I deem worthy is Lehana.
Colette, just let it go.
But Will...
It's fine. Elven culture differs from ours. It doesn't offend me. Like dwarves, elves come from an entirely different world.
I wasn't listening at all. What was the
Like
dude name?
dwarves, they're gifted magic
Elf
users,
boy.
and therefore highly revered. They can be pretty insufferable about how superior they are, but their talents do often surpass most mages. And at the head of one of the Magia Vander factions is none other than the Elven Queen.
She cute.
Let's take this time to review the plan. Our priority target is the Luminous Nabarus, which is worth 110 credits. It's the only one of its kind, and it serves as the floor keeper of the 10th floor.
It has the highest credit count in the whole exam.
They warned us about people dying, and that thing is why. It is without a doubt the final boss of the student praxis.
It's also my whole purpose in building this team. To
The
finally
ultimate
slay
party.
the 10th floor's keeper. We have the skills to fell a 110 credit monster. And the tower will soon acknowledge that.
This ship has left the port. I won't abandon it now. But are we just going to ignore the appetizers and dive straight into the main course?
I want to reserve our magic so we're in top form when we face the Navarres. The rest can wait. If there are no objections, we'll take the shortest route to the 10th floor.
All I've managed today is a measly 5 credits. That's not good enough. Slaying a floor keeper, though? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. But I'm doing it, Elfie.
I believe in you, bro. You got the skills. I mean, that's good to be scared, though. He's
Hey.
not cocky.
What are you up to, Headless? Did you go and slaughter the guys upstairs?
I was getting sick of things.
Oh?
So, I gave them a taste of hell.
Alright, we got a weirdo in the group.
Just what did we walk into?
I like to
Which
think the other
direction
guy
the
who I saw in the
monster
post-credit
tore to
scene,
shreds?
he's doing it because he don't want nobody to see his
Party's what,
faces.
perhaps?
Still wrong, but like, hey.
No, that isn't
But
possible.
the headless just,
We took the fastest route, and even
he's
skipped
just a
the base
serial
camps.
killer just because.
There's no feasible way any students beat us here, like the
But I
elf
could be
said.
wrong about the other guy.
Hey, Will, what are you doing? What's wrong?
Zero evidence of magic. It was ripped apart with brute force.
Our target's lair is almost in reach. Brace yourselves.
Your dungeon is so quiet it feels fake. Don't tell me.
Cast search! What is going on?
Its magic has yet to fully dissipate.
It was killed just moments ago.
Who walks up and slaughters a floor keeper?
That's exactly what I'd like to know.
Search is an all-purpose spell, but it is not all-powerful. It has a hard time detecting clever traps, and any mage that's worth their salt can use hide to cloak themselves from it. As a matter of fact, there's a type of monster capable of evading search.
What are you gonna do, Will? Using your ears?
Heads up! There!
Will, no!
What's going on?
Quick, no! Oh, Crimson Flame! I say!
Scorpio! Sagias!
Hellboy, that was just sad. Like, you knew where it was at and you lost it that quick. Like,
What's causing this quake?
Will.
what kind of area is this? It look like they got swallowed. This music probably copyright.
Your arm.
Oh, she know Cole got me good. I was like,
We dropped well below.
I was sucked into the scene,
We're outside Academy territory.
and then I got clapped by like 3 songs.
The 11th floor? You were there. You saw that thing crush the ground, and what's after 10?
Impossible. You can't be serious. That means we're in tower territory. Only high mages are allowed to set foot in this place. It's a death trap.
The Nightmare's Maw, filled with monsters stronger than anything we've ever faced, stretching all the way to the
Oh boy,
15th
arm might be
floor.
broken. Charlotte got a head
No,
injury.
As vast as it is complex.
Liana, you're bleeding!
It's not
Oh wait,
serious.
that's Lehana, never
A
mind.
rock grazed my
The
head
color
during
threw
the
me off.
collapse. I'm more concerned that we seem to have lost the rest of our party. Getting separated on this floor could prove fatal. If we don't find a way to reunite with the others quickly, the dungeon is going to eat us alive. All of us. Sir Fort included.
That's his name, Sir Fort? I don't know, man. I watch too much anime to remember names. Lindor? Wendell?
Living in obscurity at a school for mere mages.
You can't even produce adequate illusions.
Have you any shame?
You are a disgrace to our people. I have no need of you. Eleanor! Wait! Useless arm of a useless boy. Eleanor! You won't need that.
So that alarm is illusion magic?
Where am I?
I'm glad you're awake.
This monster. He slayed it alone? Don't touch me! I told you, I'm an elf. Keep your useless hands off.
Even if it means you'll hate me for life, and perhaps kill me one day, I still can't leave you like this. So please,
I would.
Treat your arm.
Give me the supplies and I'll treat myself. Hand them over.
Wignall's injured. And aside from our medical supplies, we've lost nearly all of our gear. I have a total of 3 sub-weapons, including Rosty's magic items, and we've both got food and water. The others should have rations too, which gives us 2 days. No, with the extreme conditions of the 11th floor, it's more likely 1. 24 hours. That's our time limit to survive. Wignall. Let's focus on finding our party. Think you'd be up for walking around this maze? Or no?
When you are stranded in the dungeon, the best practice is to stay put and await rescue.
If we wait, I promise you we'll die. I may not know much of anything, but I do know that. Besides, that monster prowling on floor 10, any rescue would take a while.
That is true.
Professor Eliza, talk to me.
Same thing can happen in is around to pick up girls in the dungeon.
Where's Bruno and the other faculty?
They've been killed. Something twisted their heads off. All mazers except for the one we're speaking through were destroyed. And I've yet to hear from the floors below. But if I were a betting woman, I'd wager they've fallen into similar chaos.
She better not die.
Not only was there a monster stampede,
She fine.
beheaded. That can't be a coincidence.
Of course
If
not.
it's some sick scheme. Who's orchestrating it?
Werkner, consider the praxis cancelled.
Professor Edward.
These anomalies threaten the students' lives. You and I are going in.
Right.
What are you gonna do, Rossi?
You know, you should probably wait before using search again. Even common spells can exhaust you if you cast too much. Save it for when we get a little farther.
Shut up! Would you rather be ambushed again like before? This is floor 11. There's no telling what could happen. This is not the place to be acting so cavalier!
I mean, yeah, I got
Search is
ambushed.
only
He didn't.
effective over area, not time. The range varies, but it should be 140 meal at the smallest. My stride is roughly 70 cell. I'll tell you when we've gone 200 paces.
I'll be right back.
Paces. That's when I'd like you to use search again. You and I detect different things. It's much more efficient to divide the work up. Leave all the nearby monsters to me and Kiki. We'll locate and take out any that your search can't catch.
You stay vigilant against threats in the distance. The last thing we need is to encounter another big swarm. Right now, it isn't ambushes that we need to worry about. It's keeping our fighting to a bare minimum.
Tell me, how can you stay so calm under such dire circumstances?
Because he has to be.
I'm just used to places like this. Since I want to ascend the tower, I have to take credits by force. When it comes to the dungeon, there's nothing I haven't really studied or tried before. I'm not exactly proud of it, but I've been stranded on different floors over 100 times. But that experience taught me how to deal with this a little bit.
And you
better.
see, he was nervous at the beginning, just like overwhelmed by like not being able to do anything. But this is where he thrives. Everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. Cause you acting like Julius and Fireboy. When you told them they acted childish or whatever.
I can sense more in the other passageways. Our only choice is to fight.
I'll take point. You take the one creeping up behind. Here's true arrowhead. There's Luna.
I hope he's had something else besides like a wind current. You don't have like no wind arrows.
How can he move like that? How can he fight against those odds? He clearly took his knowledge into the depths and mastered the unknown. But can that really make someone this strong? In comparison to him,
His family got a secret origin, that's what it is.
Oh no. I can't counter in time. So I'll hide myself and regroup.
Nardrea! No, wait! Illusions won't work! Not on a Gurgetha!
You should have been paying attention, man. And it seemed like you haven't been studying. Or paying attention in class. He told you K character back and you over here watching him because you took down one enemy.
You alright? Gurgessas don't have eyes, but they have a keen nose to compensate. That's why your spell didn't work.
I truly am a disgrace.
Just shake it off. You're supremely talented, and no one could possibly deny that.
But you're wrong. So very wrong. I'm not talented. I'm a dreg. A laggard among my kind.
Oh, fuck your kind, man. Like, if real people acting like that, fuck them, man. That was the end of episode 9. Again, I know I'm late on this one. I made up for it with Oshinoko. Like, I posted the day of release. So Sunday, episode 10 will drop. I'll post it the day of release. I promise. I got a gaming video coming out Sunday. And then I'm going to record this as well. And then I'm going to record Penguin when that airs at night. But anyway, this episode, the Ultimate Party went into the dungeon. Will felt like he wasn't really putting in any work because he didn't really have a chance to show his skills off. But it's like, I don't know. I get maybe it was more the credit thing than anything. That's why he was worried, like he wasn't really killing nothing. But it's like, and on the same coin, like the mages, like the ones who really can't stand him. You're like, oh, you holding us back? I'm like, bro. If y'all let this man fight, he'll cut through them like nothing. Like, did you? Especially Cyan's, I forget his name. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Let me look up his name. But Fireboy, when they was working a team for a festival, he saw how he was moving through people. moving to the enemy. So like, again, a lot of these people have no room to talk shit. You fighting against scrubs. Like, oh, he's used to them. Like, you guys are using like AOE spells. Let's see how you fare when you gotta use single shot. His name is Ziza, but I think it's Cyan or something like that, because it was a character with an X, and it was with an S and what's that game called? Bloody Roar. Okay, Julia's Ignore. That's his name, I guess. Anyway, Wendell Ignore. That's his, or maybe that's his last name. I don't know. I don't know if this site is right. But anyway, yeah, it was just weird that they just acted all smug. I'm like, let's see how you guys fare when you find a strong enemy. And that group that we saw in the post credit scene, they just slaughtering students and faculty. The fast forward to a situation, they find monsters killed, and they use their search thing, which they were so confident on, but they detect nothing. And it was the first one to spot it, and they still let their guard down after he's spotted it. Let them know, block the attack enough so no one will get injured. Kind of deflected it a little bit, and then everybody still got messed up. Like, use your eyes, man. You let your guard down that easily. That's why I'm like, I don't know what's up with these mages. Mashua has the same problem. They don't have a lot of spells in their arsenal, but I feel it's more versatile in Mashua than it is here. In Black Clover too. But it's like, I need you guys to use more. Why are you using the same things? You're a wind mage. Instead of search, I need you to cast something to work with the air current so it can sense the slightest shift in the wind, and then you will be able to detect anything around you that way, because that's detect spell. That search spell is not that good. There's a flaw in it, so you need to have like a echolocation. It's like the Liana, she put lighting in on her legs so it should boost her speed. But yeah, the Wind Boy, they all have, like I said, they all have their strengths and weaknesses. But that's why I'm like, the mages be having this, like they're better than everybody. But I'm like, y'all be using like basic stuff. I'm like, y'all haven't shown me anything different. I'm like, wind current blast. Julius used to shoot fucking icicles. I mean, yeah, he could make clones, but then all they did was shoot icicles again. I'm like, that's all you can do? I don't understand. So yeah, they end up getting separated because that monster fucked up shop. Like, he smacked the hell out of Wendell. Find out Wendell gets abused when he's a kid. Like, they say he's not talented in illusion magic, so he's a waste of space and blah blah. I'm like, yeah, that could make people end up a certain way, but that's still no excuse. I don't care how you were treated. When you get around other people, if you treat them like shit too, that's no excuse, man. That is no excuse. So but yeah, Charlotte ended up with Liana. Julius ended up with Fireboy, Cyan. That's Cyan. Maybe that's the name. I don't remember. And Wendell ended up with Will. And Wendell messed up again because he let his guard down. But he finally see how talented Will is. Will got his moment to shine. But I don't know how it's gonna go. Because right now Wendell, he dead weight, as Dante called Nero. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys in 2 days for episode 10 of Wistoria Wand and Sword.